Hey everyone, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great week. Today is a little bit of a supply restock day. It is a box from Michele Wynne, and I know that you all, if you've been watching my channel, you love her work, and I think there's some, looks like there's some journals and ephemera, other things, some beautiful things we are going to look at here in just a minute, but I will go ahead and show you the ephemera folder that I just completed for the shop. I made this little altered paper clip to hold it together, but not necessary. I adore ephemera folders. I kind of collect them, and I don't like closures on mine. I don't, because I want to grab them. I want to open them up. I want to grab what I need, close it, stick it back in the bin. So here's what I made. I'm working on perfecting kind of a prototype for heavy duty ephemera folders that are useful. And so I did what I did last time, and it is a wallpaper cover with these silver glittered butterflies. And then I put fabric on the spine. That is to give it durability. So really pretty there. And then I use just like cereal box type cardboard to reinforce it, and I cover it with cardstock. So I printed this background, this purple background here. This is from Digital Curio on Etsy, and it's beautiful. I don't know if she has this particular one up still or not, because I've had it for years, but it's really pretty with the purple. I've done some wallpaper pockets. I've done different pockets throughout. There are 8 pages of pockets, and then I have stuffed it with ephemera from my collections and things like that. So I have in the front here, there's 4 floral library cards. A lot of this ephemera is from the Modern Maiden image collection. If you just go to my website, link is in the description box below, and you type in Modern Maiden, then it'll pop up. This particular ephemera folder is for sale in the shop as well. So there's 2 pockets here, and then there are these little butterfly note cards, 3 in the top, 3 in the bottom, and they are also from Modern Maiden. We have 2 pockets here with some labels. This journal belongs to labels, and then date labels. 2 stacked pockets here. There's these are meant to be refilled, so I just stuffed them so that you could have something pretty to look at and some pretty items to put in your journals. But these are heavy duty. I've used heavy cardstock. They're meant to be restuffed and reused over and over again. So there's 2 journal cards in this pocket. This one says there's no place like home, and this one is gardening is cheaper than therapy. All of the ephemera is ephemera I've designed from my different collections and things like that. So there's 4 tags here tucked into that pocket. Then these are actually playing cards. They have hummingbirds and flowers on them. And more, all of this ephemera here is Modern Maiden. So there's 2 of this. I love this size. It says Just Be. Kind of like a tall journal card. And then 2 big tags here. And then more pockets facing each other. And then these are postcards. These aren't from a collection. These are Celtic Rose postcards. You can find them in my shop. Or if you own the Ultimate Lifetime collection, they would be in there. But there's 4 postcards. Then there's 4 mini pockets. So there's 2 pockets and 2 teeny tuck spots. So there's some journal cards. These are French script botanical journal cards, and you can get those in my shop. And then I printed them smaller, some of them smaller here for the top one. And then these are from, I think these are from Modern Maiden as well. There's 4 different sized journal cards here in the back in the pocket. So I like doing a variety of sized pockets so that you get a variety of size ephemera, from little labels to big journal cards. And then of course you can refill as many times as you want. So this one is for sale. Put that one in the shop. All right, let's move on to Michele's goodies. The first thing is this eco print cover notebook with ephemera. And she said number 3, so there are obviously more than one of these, which is incredibly exciting. because Michelle's stuff's amazing. She's one of my huge inspirations when it comes to junk journaling. I love the neutral colors on this, and I love, this is an actual eco print. I can feel it. You know, there's a difference in the feel and texture between a real eco print, which I do not know how to do and have never done, and a print of one, which I do know how to do. I can print them. I can buy them on Etsy and print them. So there's fabric on the spine here, and I just love that so much. So pretty. So there is there's a little ephemera holder here in the front, and then a tag, and then I think this is just a notebook. So she's used, you know, gorgeous pages. I love the torn edges. It really gives it an interesting look. I remember when I was a teenager, I got a book for my birthday that had torn edges, and they did that on purpose. It was factory done. They did it on purpose to make it look worn, but I thought it was the neatest thing ever. So gorgeous pages here. The pages are not decorated. They're for you to write in or decorate. And then there's a bunch of ephemera clipped here in the back and a gorgeous journal card in the back pocket. So this is Eco Print number 3 there. Then you have punched flowers, 12 pieces. So 12 flowers that she's punched out, she's layered and added sewn on an adorable button. So there's 12 of those. I like these on journal covers. I think, I'm not saying it would necessarily, well, actually look pretty cute on that. Add a pop of color, but I like them on covers of journals. I think they're a lot of fun, but they would make a really, really great altered paper clips. Maybe you're wrapping a present and you can use it as a gift tag, on a gift tag. All right, then here's another Eco Print cover notebook with ephemera. This is number 2. Look at how pretty that is. So very similar. You've got your little ephemera holder, your pages in the middle. Gorgeous. Some ephemera in the back. I may end up doing, they're almost identical, so I might end up doing multiple quantity. We'll see how that goes when I am listing, because here's number 1. It is slightly different. It is. All right, look at that. Again, little ephemera holder, your pages in the middle, and your ephemera and journal card in the back. Whoop. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Next, ooh, we have a journal. Her journals always inspire me, for sure. Look at how pretty that cover is. Look at the neutral colored butterflies on there. So pretty. All right. This is called Eastern Butterflies. She's used Digitals by Tracy Fox, Digital Collage Club, Leanna Scrap, and Victoria Design. Eastern Butterflies. So pretty. Of course, that would be, oh, that's a neat texture. Victoria Design. I think that's Leanna Scrap, if I'm not mistaken. Look how pretty. Some of these pages and the beads here dangling. Like greens, whites, and golds. Some of these textures, it's amazing. I think it's some kind of a parchment paper. So nice. But this is Victoria Design there. Some lovely journal cards and tags. It's a nice big one. Some smaller ones. I like the little vellum pockets because you can kind of see through. that. Dyed papers. Very pretty. Like that, memories. I think it's a perfect amount of ephemera. It's really, really great. It's not like a ton. A little note from her. Oh, so pretty. I love how she does her little die cut florals. Okay, Eastern butterflies. There's that one. See next. Huh. This is neat. So you get a little pack of die cut flowers, so you could put them on the front or somewhere else if you wanted to. So it's a little traveler's notebook size journal here. It's called India Pink. There is some ephemera. Oh, that's neat. There's some ephemera in here, as well as the little die cut flower pack as well. It is an absolute beautiful traveler's notebook. I love traveler's notebook. They're so practical. The size works really well. There's some gorgeous pieces of ephemera in here. Nice and heavy duty cover. So this one is India Pink. And then look at that one. The journal card on the front, I think that's from In-Flight, or I think that's called In-Flight journal cards. They're from my shop. There's a key here. I love that. Gold foil. And this is called Eclectic. How pretty. Ooh, look at that. Makes me want to go die cut a bunch of flowers out. Bunch of great pages to journal on. Got a little folder in the middle with some journal cards and tags. Lots of usable pages. And lots of cute little ephemera pieces that you can use. That would be so much fun to play in. Journal. Wow, look at that cover. That's pretty. Look at that. 2 signatures. This is called Daisy. That's pretty. You can see how the pages just flow together. One right after the other. So this seems lightly embellished or not embellished, lightly embellished. So that gives you a ton of space to do what you want with it, whether you're writing in it or decorating it up the way you want to. There's a few pieces of ephemera in here, but not a whole lot. So you can do whatever you want, take it whatever direction you would like to take it. Very nice. Probably hear my boys in the background. Summer break. We're preparing to head out in a little bit for, one of them has a piano lesson. So trying to get some work done before then. But they're playing and they're loud and having fun. VBS starts tomorrow, so that'll be fun too. All right, so there's that one. Running out of space. Okay. Wow, look at this one. Look at how pretty. This is Nature and Art. Look at that iridescent butterfly. This is all stitched. That's pretty. All right, this is a challenge journal. So she's used specific, you can see here, she's used specific digitals from my shop. So vintage wallpaper, insect garden, and artistic words and phrases. Pretty what she's done with it. Printing insect garden on vellum. And then I love these artistic garden words and phrases. It's honestly one of my favorite things I've put together. I love these little words. Beside a brook in early spring. They're from an old public domain book. I just love the way that those old books can be worded. Here's the vintage wallpaper stationery that I created with Lonnie. This is William Morris wallpaper. I like the different types of parchment paper she's used in here. Gives it a different look. Oh, wow, look at this. Delightful little gardens. And then it's just a tag pocket with a little journal card. That vellum is so neat. Run Wild. An Age of Splendor. I love these tag pockets. Embroidery of the Meadows. Informal Garden, that's beautiful. There's a big journal card here. Those vellum pockets are amazing. A bunch in the back as well. That's her little card. Voluntary Exiles in a Wild Land. Beautiful. This is incredible, Michele. It's just gorgeous. And that's everything she sent for the shop, but she did send me a little gift. I love her gifts. I actually have a little pile of her notebooks near my desk that I use when I need a notebook. Oh, wow. Look at how pretty. Thank you. Oh my goodness. How gorgeous. Thank you so much. That is just beautiful. I'm going to actually use this as a closure for right now. Thank you so much, Michele. It is beautiful. Okay, that is everything for today. I hope you enjoyed it and that it inspires you. She always inspires me. In fact, I'm just putting together a new journal. So if you stay to the end, you get to hear a little bit about it. But I'm putting together a new journal. I picked out the wallpaper I'm going to use as the cover. And then the theme is going to be bees. Not strongly bees. It's just going to have some bees in it, I think. And probably just normal like nature because I love nature. But it's going to be single signature, and I've already got some pages going, and I hope to get that journal completed today if I have the time. But I'll show it to you tomorrow if I complete it today. And hopefully I'll be able to put some clips of me working on it up on my Instagram stories. So Instagram is at Nevermore Creation 17. I'm still trying to get into that. So it's hard because I'm so used to YouTube that I forget. So I'd like to know, those of you who stayed to the end, you probably watch me pretty regularly. Do you like Instagram stories, YouTube shorts, or regular YouTube videos, or a mixture of all three? I found myself watching more Instagram stories and YouTube shorts than I do YouTube videos. I still watch YouTube videos, but I find like I'm not wasting as much time watching long videos. But just let me know, because that kind of helps me plan and figure out where I need to be spending my attention. Hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see all of you tomorrow.